Good evening to Miss Sky and my fellow classmates. Today I will be answering a question of 10 situational prompts titled If I Was in That Situation, I Would. Um, I am given 10 scenarios and I were to answer each of them. So without further ado, let's go on to the first question. The first question is: a friend spreads a false rumor about you. How would you handle it and what would you say to them? Personally, if someone spread rumors about me, I would have to confront them face to face just to know what their problem is. Uh, a person spreading rumors about us means that they are jealous and they do not want us to achieve anything more, or they are not content with seeing that we have something special that they don't have, say a talent, a capability, or even respect. If you have more respect than your one friend, they might get jealous, and in order to get more attention or direct attention towards them, they might spread rumors about you. So the first things first that I would do is I would confront them face to face. I would probably ask them why and what is the benefit of them spreading rumors about me if I continue to flourish. Secondly, if they uh, if they show no signs of stopping, I would just continue my my way of succeeding whatever I am, uh whatever goals that I set, I would continue to succeed it, and I would continue to socialize with people who actually uh value my achievements and of who I am. And probably I would not be friends with that person anymore. Secondly, your group member didn't contribute to the assignment. Would you confront them, report to the lecturer, or handle it differently? Um, it's based on the situation. If I were to report to the lecturer, it is unless if the problem has gone overboard, they are not contributing, and they don't seem afraid of um, whatever warnings, or not even warnings, whatever situation that we are in. If uh, um, contributing an assignment is already uh, like something that we should focus on in order to get marks, and they are not so serious about it, I might just report to the lecturer so that they can just deal with the lecturer themselves if they think they are bold. Other than that, I would just probably confront them a bit sternly by saying that if you do not contribute this, we would not credit you for any of the work or even the littlest work that you have done. I accidentally skipped the third question, so I'll bounce back to the second question. How would you are asked to present in front of the class at the last minute? How would you manage your nervousness and prepare quickly? First of all, once I'm in the front, I would do some breathing exercises, which is inhale for 4 seconds and exhale for 4 seconds. I would repeat this for about 4 to 5 times, maybe from my seat, or if this is a random selection where I have to present last minute, I would go in the front, take my time, breathe in and breathe out. And the next thing I would do is I would develop eye contact, which is I would look at the audience first. If they seem interested and all eyes are on me, I would probably start. And with the given title, I would segregate it to three simple points with each an elaboration, and I would summarize everything in a simple but subtle conclusion. Next, you accidentally broke something in your university or college. What would you do next? I have no other way than to report myself, because I feel like if I drag the situation by hiding and uh, not letting the authorities find me as the culprit. I'm afraid that the authorities would take a drastic step by interrogating other people living in the apartment, you know, and everybody's peace would be disrupted. So it is better that I go and admit that I broke such item and take all the blame and responsibility for it. Next, you see a classmate being bullied or made fun of. Would you interfere, ignore, or tell someone, explain why? Uh, this is quite hard because some bullies are quite rogue. Um, what I would do is I would try to interfere without getting hurt. I don't know. Some bullies they prefer physical bully rather than mental bully. So verbal bully. I would probably interfere a little just to see what the problem is and look out for the victim. If things get out of hand, I would try to save the victim, or if I couldn't put myself in such situation, I would preferably preferably tell the authorities that such thing is going on, and bullying has been a vast case, mostly in academic institutes. So I feel that if I couldn't put myself into defending the victim, I would probably help by going and reporting to higher and more powerful authorities, and they might get involved in it. A better way to report to them is I would need to have a footage at least as proof that I witnessed such absurdity going on. Next is you received lower marks than expected, even though you studied hard. How would you respond to your academic advisor and motivate yourself? The first thing is I would try to ask the academic advisor if there was anything I've done wrong. If that seems impossible, I would try to look through my mistakes and maybe look out for it better. I would study harder, and I would be more alert of the upcoming syllabus in the exams. I would go through everything that I have studied again and again. But if I could, I would probably tell my lecturer that I studied for this and I would like to see if uh, the lecturer marked it wrong or I misunderstood the question. Your close friend asks for your help, but you already have many tasks due. What would you do? Honestly, I would deny because with many things on my shoulder, I wouldn't be able to help my friend in such state. I would probably encourage her to ask someone trustworthy, like a roommate or a good friend. But if she really needed my help critically, I would try to give her some attention and um, help her bit by bit along the way. I would give her suggestions that she should tell her parents, or she could tell the the authorities in the office, and she could maybe report to the lecturer if this is regarding any academic issues. But honestly, I have no right answer to this because with many tasks due, I would probably not be in the situation, or the I would I have the generosity, but I would not be in the state to actually help my friend. So to that friend, I apologize. Next question is you forgot to bring your assignment on submission day. How would you explain this to your lecturer? The first question I might probably ask the lecturer is if she would still give me a chance to pass it on the next day. I mean, I have already done the assignment. I just need to submit it. It's just that I did not bring the supposed assignment on the submission day. So I would politely ask my lecturer if I could submit it at least tomorrow. And I am very sure that I would promise to do it. Next question is, someone criticizes your English speaking skills in public. How would you react and what would you say? Mm, Personally, I would feel a little bit offended and hurt as I'm an English student, but I would mildly be offended. I would be surprised and I would probably tell them that, oh, I apologize. I didn't know that my English was uh, even worse than yours. I hope that you could teach me how to speak English in a good way. But no, I'm just kidding. Uh, I mean, if I were to defend myself to that person, I would say this. And in another way around, I would just uh, give them the correct sentence like they intended. Either way, I have no idea. I would probably be defending myself that they use Google or they try to listen back again what I meant. And I'm glad to repeat my sentence to them. Last question is, you are given a leadership role in a group project, but others don't cooperate. How would you encourage them to work together? I have no experiences of leadership roles, but I would encourage them to work together by giving them small tasks, like very little tasks that they could easily get done very fast. Say there is a group project of making a presentation slide. So I would ask one person to collect an information of any points they like, and I would give them time to do it. I might pressurize them day by day within the given time so that they actually do it. Um, and I would also try to guide them. If they have no idea or they are totally clueless, I would try to help them by elaborating the given task more and suggest websites for them to find the information. Some informations that we find are not valid, and I would suggest a few websites that actually produce uh, correct information so that they don't get stumped, they don't get blamed for plagiarizing. um, that's all from me. Thank you very much.